everyone. So, coming at you from a very different location this time. I am currently in my bed and I'm about to dive into a book, and that book is Chain of Gold. Yes, the time has finally come for me to read this book. I didn't think we were gonna get here, but we're finally here. I mean, I've been meaning to read this book for a while. I was kind of supposed to read it in February, but that obviously didn't happen. And now it's currently the middle of March. So, right now it is the 15th of March and it's just before midnight. And I'm going to read a few pages before I go to sleep. And this is going to be like a sort of vlog type situation. I mean, I've never vlogged before in my life, so I don't know how this is gonna go. So just bear with me, I guess, and I don't know how long I'm gonna vlog for. I would like to vlog for the entirety of me reading this book, so it's gonna be like a Chain of Gold reading vlog, I guess. But I don't know. We shall see. We shall see how it all turns out. It will take me a while to finish this book because I don't really read that fast, but we are gonna see. Maybe it's gonna be like super good and I'll devour it. But yeah, I guess I wanted to start this vlog right here. And I know this is not my usual introduction. I don't know. I might make like a proper introduction later, but that's what I wanted to say for now. And just welcome to my first vlog, I guess. So I have reached page 49, as you can see here, and I think this is me for today, well, tonight. Found the bookmark. So far it's okay. There's nothing really happening right now. I mean, I'm only 50 pages into the book, but like nothing is happening. I don't know, like I'm a little bit bored. I don't know if that's a good thing. I mean, I always struggle to get into Cassie Clare books because of the writings. So maybe it's that. I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm gonna read the book. I'm not gonna DNF this, but so far it's okay. Nothing that's blowing me away. I do love all of the characters though, so that's a plus. And very excited to see where this is gonna go because I have no idea. None whatsoever. There's a kitty cat outside. There she is. I'm gonna go join her in a little bit right out there because it's nice and sunny for once. today is the 24th of March. So it's been quite a while since my last update, but that's just because I haven't been reading any Chain of Gold whatsoever. So I've read just a teeny weeny bit now, and like there's not much happening. I haven't not that far into it, just 61 pages. But what I wanted to note here, like, isn't it cool when you find your own name in a book? Like, my name's a pretty rare one. And here you can see it. Focus. Voila. That is my name. So, yeah, just wanted to note that. Thought it was pretty cool. Not something I get to see every day. And I will try and keep you updated on what it is I think about this book. I mean, so far it's okay. There's not much happening and I'm mildly bored, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna pick up. Like I'm just barely into it. I'm just expecting for it to just get Cassie Clare level of good. And hopefully that happens soon because I don't want to be bored for the entire book, which I highly doubt I will be. Well, hello again. Long time no see. At least for me. For you, I'm assuming it's just like a couple of minutes, couple of seconds. I don't know. So I sort of have some updates on Chain of Gold, and I haven't been reading much of it because I am not in the mood for it. I don't know why. It's just not really gripping me. And I feel like that might be just me being like slumpish or whatnot. I'm honestly not entirely sure. It's just past midnight, so it's technically the 1st of April, and I have surpassed the 150 page mark. And I feel like things are starting to pick up. I will, of course, keep everything spoiler free. I'm not gonna spoil anything. But yeah, I feel like the story has started to finally pick up, and I'm finally like getting to know the characters better and just like connecting with them, I guess, because up until this point, like there were just so many characters and I couldn't remember who's who and like who's the child of whom. I've just been struggling to like keep track of everyone because there's a lot of people, and I feel like I finally reached the point where like I hear this character's name and I know who they are, and I don't have to like sit there and just like try and remember who is this person. Yeah, I feel like that's been helping me just like connect with the story in general because like not much is happening yet, but I feel like it's starting to happen. Like we're starting to see the plot of the story. Yeah, I feel like from now on it's just gonna get better and better and more interesting. But like for the first 100 pages, it was just meh. Like nothing really was happening and it was just like a bunch of dialogue. As much as I love Cassandra Clare's writing and all the characters, and as much as I love the Infernal Devices, like 100 pages of just like dialogue and not much happening isn't exactly ideal for me, but I'm glad things are starting to pick up. Yeah, I wanted to add one more thing. So there's this one character, I'm not gonna say who it is, but like there's this one character that I am suspicious of. Like, I feel like there's something fishy about this character, and I'm not sure if I'm correct. I mean, I guess I will find out eventually, but I can feel it that like they're fishy, you know, like just something's off. And I have a theory of what it could be, but I don't know for sure yet. But I mean, I'm not sleepy yet, which is not good because I have a test tomorrow morning and I really need to sleep, but I don't feel sleepy yet. So I think I might try and like read a little bit more of this and hopefully sleep will decide to come. I don't think I'll update you after that because I doubt I'll read much. But I will see you when I read some more of Chain of Gold. I don't know when that's gonna be because like I said, not really feeling it much, and I'm currently in the middle of two other books as well. Yeah, maybe like if the story is going to pick up, and then I'm just gonna like keep reading this and not get distracted by other interesting books. So yeah, I really hope that I'm gonna end up liking this, because if I don't, then that's gonna be tragic, especially considering that I have five editions of this book. Five editions. If I don't like this, what the hell am I gonna do with five editions of this book? In my head, I was so prepared to like this, and so far I'm just like, eh. I guess I don't have anything else to add for now. I'll just see you in a bit for you. Well, might be a while for me, but it's gonna be in a bit for you. Good morning. Well, it's technically noon, but it feels like morning still for some reason. And I'm about to do some editing. And as you can see, well, my flowers have wilted and I need to get new ones, but like you can see, well, you cannot see, but like it's really bright and sunny today. And yeah, I have a lot planned for today, and here's a sneak peek of my shelves. I've been wanting to do a shelf tour for a long while, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. But anyhow, I'm gonna edit this video and then take some bookstagram pictures, and then I might read, maybe, or I might get distracted, but who knows. I'm gonna try to read and get some stuff done today, and yeah. Okay, so I just finished editing the video. That didn't take too long because it wasn't a long video. And I think I'm gonna take some Instagram pictures while it's exporting, and after that I might go and sit in the park for a bit because like the weather is so nice and I just don't want to miss out on some sunlight and nice weather, because it says that it's gonna snow next week and it's April. So yeah, I just I want to take advantage of the nice weather. I was supposed to go for a walk yesterday, but plans got canceled, so I'm just gonna go sit in the park for a bit by myself because we're still in lockdown. Doing great, loving the lockdown life. I'm not, I hate it, but anyway, we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta stay inside, but sitting in the park by yourself is allowed, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. So, time for another update, I believe, on Chain of Gold. So, today is the 5th of April, and I reached like the midway point. I've just surpassed the middle, and I am liking it a lot. Like, the story has definitely picked up, the plot has picked up. No more complaints there. It was quite slow for the first like 150 pages maybe, but I feel like after page 200 it started getting like better and better and more intense, and it's pretty intense now. What else? So I think I did mention that I had some suspicions about a certain character. Not gonna say who or what, but I am pretty sure that my suspicions are essentially confirmed at this point. I mean, not officially yet, but I'm pretty sure that it is what I think it is. But I'm left with more questions because I don't know why. Like, why did this person do this thing? So, yeah, that remains to be answered. I don't know if it will be answered in here or in Chain of Iron or Chain of Thorns. I don't know. I guess I shall see. But yeah, I mean, story is great right now. It's pretty intense. I'm very much into it, and I've finally connected with the characters. Like, I'm finally starting to care and like to know the characters better, and like I can remember who's who. And yeah, I don't feel as detached anymore. So that is good because if I don't care about the characters, then why am I even reading a book, you know? But yeah, I mean, I am not loving it as much as I thought I would because I feel like it's mainly because of the start, and like compared to Lady Midnight, that one just sucked me in right from the start, and like I connected to the characters right from the start, and it was just amazing. But I've been struggling a bit with Chain of Gold. I feel like so far it's maybe like a low 4 stars. I don't think it's gonna be a 5 stars, but it's like it's sitting at a 4 right now. But like I still have just under 300 pages to go, so a lot could change. Like a lot could change. So I think I'll read for a little bit more till I get sleepier because I'm not that sleepy yet, and I will update you when I make some more progress. I wonder how long it's gonna take me to finish this because it's taking me a while. I did not expect this reading vlog, to last this long, but I mean, I'm not just gonna force myself to read the book, you know? I'm just gonna read it at my own pace and just try and enjoy it, and that is what I'm doing. Hello. So today is the 11th of April, and I haven't updated you in a while. And that's because, well, I haven't been reading much, but also I've been studying a lot because only like 2 weeks away from my first exam, so a lot of studying is being done. But I actually finished Chain of Gold last night, and I just read like the extra short story at the end, which is basically a story about Will and Tessa and their first wedding night together, and that was pretty cute. But yeah, so I finished Chain of Gold, and I have a controversial opinion. I am not crazy about this book, and that is quite sad because I thought I was gonna love it. I thought it was gonna be a 5 stars, and it is not. It is not a 5 star. Unfortunately, it's not even a 4 star. I think I'm gonna give it like a 3.5. It's like a 3.5, 3.75, or like a very low and sad 4. I mean, 3.5 is still not a bad rating, but Chain of Gold is quite the disappointment for me, and honestly, it saddens me quite a lot because, like I said, my expectations were sky high, especially after like the series of the Dark Artifices. So, Lady Midnight, Lord of Shadows, and Queen of Air and Darkness. Yeah. I loved those books so much, and naturally, I expected the next series in the Shadowhunter Chronicles to be even better than that, or at least be on the same level as that. And that is not the case, in my opinion. I feel like this is at a lower point than the Dark Artifices and the Infernal Devices, because I love both of those so much, and this is like below them on like a how much I like the series scale. I mean, it's still just the first book in the series, but considering, like, comparing Chain of Gold to how much I loved the first one in the Dark Artifices and the first one in the Infernal Devices, this did not live up to its expectations. And yeah, that saddens me and it disappoints me. And another thing that I really did not actually, it's not just one thing, there's many things that I did not like in this book. So first off is this took so long to like get to the actual plot of the story. Granted, if you do read Cassandra Clare books, you would know that you don't go into these books for the plot. You obviously read them for the characters. But nonetheless, I would still want like an interesting plot or a plot, some plot, you know, like I'm not just gonna read a book just for conversation. And for like the first 150 pages or so, nothing really was happening. Like, nothing was happening. I was bored beyond my wits. I don't know, is that a saying? Anyway, I was bored. I was really bored. I was not enjoying the book. And another thing that like lessened my enjoyment of the book is the fact that every single time we get explanations of what is the clave, what is the console, what is a steely, what is Adamus, what are Shadowhunters, like every single time. Like I honestly doubt, like I understand that Cassandra Clare wants to make her books accessible to anyone, so like supposedly anyone can read Chain of Gold without having read any of the previous books, so like you would still know what's what in the world. But I disagree. I think if someone just went into this without knowing anything or having read anything else from the Shadowhunter world, they would be so lost. Even with the explanations, they would be so lost. And why would anyone do that? And also like it just takes you out of the story, because obviously I've seen these explanations time and time again now, and I don't want to read them every single time I read another Shadowhunter book. Like it's annoying, frankly. It annoyed me so much in this book because I thought that like it's not really necessary. But yeah, that was a thing. Another thing is that I couldn't connect with the characters at first, and I do fault myself for that partially because I think I'm in a reading slump and I'm in denial of me being in a reading slump. And what this reading slump is doing to me is not that I don't want to read. I do want to read, but I struggle to connect with any of the characters or any of the books. Like I don't connect. And I struggled the most with this, partially because I'm in a slump, but also because not much is happening at the beginning. It's just conversation and banter, and like I lost my train of thought. But anyways, like you're kind of thrown into the lives of these characters, and there's so many of them because like there's a bunch of characters in here, and because there's like 6 Lightwoods and like their cousins and siblings and whatnot, like maybe other people didn't struggle with this, but I struggled to remember like who's who and who's related, like who's a sibling with whom and who's a cousin with whom. Like I couldn't keep track of like who's who. That also stopped me from connecting with the characters for some reason. And yeah, it was just like the first third of the book, no, horrible. The middle, it started getting like more and more interesting, and towards the end, and especially the last third of the book was quite interesting. By that time, obviously, I knew who's who, and I was more connected with the characters. Not as much as I would have loved to be, but I think my favorite characters are Matthew for now. and Anna. I really like Matthew and Anna. I feel like they're my favorite right now. I am also rooting for Alistair, which might be controversial, but maybe not. I am very much rooting for Alistair though, and I hate Grace. Like, I get that she's supposed to be a morally gray character, but I hate her so much. I don't care if she's morally gray or has good intentions or whatever, or like is trying to protect herself. I don't care. You don't do the stuff that she does. I don't like her at all. Like, I don't like her. And I'm not gonna like spoil anything yet. I'm gonna spoil a few things a bit later. And also, the story, like the extra content at the end with Will and Tessa on their first wedding night, that was so cute. Oh my god. Loved that. That was like the best thing in the book, probably. But overall, this this is not as good as everyone says it is. It has to be said. It's gotta be said. It's not that great. It is just an average book. I said it. That's the tea for today. I'm wondering if I should go into like spoilery bits. I mean, I don't have much to say, but I guess I will say one thing that's like spoiler. I mean, not really, because you can kind of tell from the beginning. I'll just put like spoiler on the screen, and when that is not on the screen anymore, then that means spoiler has ended. So, spoilers. The thing with Grace and the bracelet that she puts on James, like, I figured that out right from the start. Like, as soon as she put that bracelet on him, I knew something was wrong. And just reading more and more, I could tell that, like, that bracelet, something's up with that bracelet. Towards the end, I guess, you kind of get that confirmed. So basically, the bracelet is an enchantment of sorts. So she enchants James to be in love with her, which is disgusting. And like, that makes James to be in horrible physical pain. And like, again, that's fucking awful. Like, who would do that to anyone? See why I hate Grace. And throughout the book, like, the bracelet is removed. Like, she takes the bracelet back and then she puts it back on him towards the end, because the bracelet has to be on him for the demon prince to take over James's body. So the fact that no one realizes that something's up with that bracelet just pisses me off. Like, is everyone that blind that they cannot notice that when he wasn't wearing the bracelet, like, James was truly himself and was happy, and like the mask wasn't on? And then as soon as like Cordelia noticed the bracelet again on his arm, like, didn't she just connect the dots that, oh, something's up with him again? Like, is this just done for the sake of convenience to like further the plot? Probably. And I don't like it. I feel like it could have been done some other way. And also, like, how can Grace do that to him? I hate her so much. She's despicable. And like, she tries to protect her mother at the same time. And considering the awful shit that Tatiana has done, like, throughout the book, and to Grace as well, why is she still trying to protect? No, just no. This whole bracelet business just pisses me off. And it, you know what else pisses me off? How they just do not communicate. Like, so many things can be fixed if people just talked to each other and they express their inner thoughts, but they don't do that. So they just keep questioning stuff in their own head. But do I talk to anyone about this? No, God forbid. And that just pisses me off, because it's pointless and it's stupid. And Lucy knows. She overheard Grace and that demon, and how Grace put an enchantment on James. Like, didn't she connect the dots? Like, didn't she tell anyone about that? Maybe someone else could have connected the dots. Maybe they could have found out, like, what is the enchantment or what was the enchantment. And like, no, just no, I cannot. And the thought that this whole bracelet business is going to continue into the second book just bugs me so much. I don't know why it bugs me so much, but it bugs me a lot. But anyways, that is spoiler bits over. Yeah, I guess I don't have anything else to say about the book. I don't know when I'm gonna read Chain of Iron, but it's not gonna be the next book that I read, that's for sure. Might take me a while till I continue the series. I don't know. Right now, I don't want to continue. Oh, I forgot to add. I feel like the descriptions in this book were particularly long and dense. There were so many of them. Usually, I don't mind the descriptive way that Cassandra Clare writes, but in here, no, it was way too much, and it took me out of the story, and it was just like, and it was some intense scene, and there starts the description of some random fucking wallpaper. Like, I don't care. I don't care what the wallpaper looks like. The descriptions are a tad much in this book, and that was also quite annoying. But anyhow, I think that is all I have for this vlog. I don't know what this vlog is gonna turn out like. I hope it makes some sense. I hope it's not boring to death. I hope you don't hate on me for not being crazy about this book, because everyone just loves it so much and there's so much hype around this book, and obviously I disagree somewhat to like a certain degree. I actually liked like doing reading vlogs, so I think I'm gonna try and do weekly reading vlogs. Maybe not every week, and possibly not that often during like this exam season, because literally all I do is sit in this chair and write notes. So that's not really interesting, and I barely go out of the house because it's cold. It is so cold. I'm gonna like try and do reading vlogs, like just whatever I'm reading, I'm gonna vlog it. Maybe, I don't know. It's just a thought for now. Yeah, I just wanted to put it out there that that may be a thing that you could look forward to. So yeah, I guess I will end the vlog here. I do hope you have enjoyed this mess of a vlog, and thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all soon, or you will see me all soon in another video.